Jackson, thanks for jumping on today, man. Could you just give us a quick breakdown on who you are, where you're from, what you do?
My name is Jackson Formosa. I run a business called 180 Fitness. What we do is we mainly help FIFO workers get in shape. I'm from Perth and I have been online and working with Josh for about a year.
And in that year, what kind of results have you gotten? How many clients are on the team, revenue, that kind of thing?
Okay, within that year, currently, we are sitting on 92 clients. I have another coach that is on the team as well. So he's got about 35 clients under him. I've got about 60 under me. Monthly average revenue this year is about 36,000 per month. In the space that we've been working together within the first year of me going online, we've just ticked over quarter million, so 250K.
Let's go, baby. And I think you said you did 45 last month, right?
Yeah, so I think it was 45.5K last month.
How'd that feel?
Felt like nothing, bro. Felt like nothing. And honestly, it's funny because when I first hit that 20K and I said, bro, what the fuck? Is this meant to feel like anything? You're like, nah. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, this is how it is. And honestly, it didn't really feel like much. I feel blessed to be where I am, but it wasn't this crazy thing. I'm not really chasing this monetary amount. I am I want to provide a better service. I want to that's kind of what I'm looking for. The money is great, but
One thing that I really admire about you, bro, is that you take pride in getting really good client results. And I think that in the fitness coaching space as a whole at the moment, a lot of fitness coaches' results are pretty shit. They're average. It's always before and before, if you ask me. But every single transformation I see come out of your business is like insane results. And like, if you keep doubling down on that, that's going to be the very thing that will keep pushing that money up and up and up and up and up. So it's like your headspace is in the right place when it comes to that, which is phenomenal, man. Really, really cool to see. Bro, if you were to go back to like when we started, obviously, you were kind of just getting started then. What sort of things were you facing in terms of growth and struggles and whatnot?
okay, I'm going to bring us a little bit further back.
Oh, yeah.
So I first jumped on with you about 18 months ago when I think I had like 200 followers. I
Mm.
really had no fucking idea. I've got the messages. My messages were, "Hey bro, how much is your program?" And you said, "I'm assuming you're inquiring for business coaching. Where are you at?" And I said, "I've got no clients and I've got no idea what I'm doing." So I kind of half-assed what you told me to do. I was just very overwhelmed with social media as a whole. I'd never put myself out there, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So I didn't really fully take part in what you were teaching. Then fast forward, I think it would have been 6 months later. I jumped back on with you, and where I was at was, I think I managed to drag myself to a 10K month before I jumped on with you, and it was like a very everything just felt clunky. My
Mm.
check-in process felt clunky. My content felt I was really posting like one time per week. Just my systems were very shit. And it felt like a massive task to get to that 10K a month. So the goal was when I jumped back on with you, I want to hit $20,000 a month within the first quarter of 2026. I think we did that within the first 3 weeks of 2026.
Yeah.
We did that within the first 2020 3 weeks of 2026, and honestly, a big honey, what would you call it, a honey pot or golden ticket would be the ads that we turned on and getting the appointment setter started. That really poured some fire on it, and I was very apprehensive about ads because I wanted to be that guy that I'm just all organic. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And I did get to 20,000 a month organic, but then once we turned the ads on, it literally it doubled within 5 or 6 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That took some work getting
it
you.
took some, it took some work. It took some work for sure.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. That is really crazy. And like, obviously, you've got a team now, some more responsibilities, doing some pretty big numbers compared to where you were. How's life feeling now compared to back then in terms of like confidence with things and all of that?
Well, I think something that was important that you said to me was, all right, you're gonna hit 10,000, you're gonna hit 20,000, and if you continue to climb and your systems are not where they need to be, things are going to start to fall apart and you're going to be stressed.
Mm.
So to paint it right, that jump from 0 to 10 felt fucked. And it was honestly so stressful. I felt burnt out. Even from about 10 to 20, I wasn't really listening to 100% of what you said. I was kind
Yeah.
of like, oh, should I do the ads? Should I do this? Then when I hit that 20 and I actually did everything you told me to, which was planning my week out, which was huge, like setting uh, my Google Calendar. This is what I'm doing here, here, and here. Simple tasks, 3 big tasks per day. This is what I'm doing, blocking my things out. So that from 20 to 45, it has felt it not seamless. Of course, there's going to be dramas and stresses that come with that, but that 20 to 45 felt almost effortless with what we put in place in terms of systems from that 0 to 10. And that was just simply how to structure my week properly, how to operate properly, how to run a business properly. Yeah. So it feels like I feel a hell of a, a hell of a lot better.
Yeah. It was kind of just like a bit of a flywheel with you, bro. Once we kind of like got the foundational shit locked in, got you actually listening to me and doing this stuff, then it just kind of like snowballed, bro. And then I think for you, like looking at the ads, once we got the ads going, and I think you started to see like, this shit actually works. Then we just like slowly just went like this with the spend, and then that's just when it took off. And then because you had that base of content there and you are really authentically yourself, it's just like a fucking perfect recipe, you know?
Yeah. So, bro, that first follower ad that we decided to chuck money on at its peak, that was at like a 15 ROAS,
Mm,
and it's just cranked
yeah,
pretty hard, bro. Yeah, pretty damn hard. But yeah,
it's awesome, bro. Man, it's been great seeing your growth. And honestly, it's been pretty fast growth. You're growing faster than what I was when I was growing my fitness coaching business. And the cool part is now you've got a team there. You're just going to unlock level after level after level after level. And it's going to be, it won't be easy, but it's going to be a lot more seamless, which is awesome. Like, I reckon, what is it, June now? I think you'll hit at least 60 to 80K by the end of the year, bro, if not more. I wouldn't be surprised if you surpass that.
yeah. Well, I mean, that is the plan. And at the end of the day, we live in Australia, and you need to make a hell of a lot of money to make a hell of a lot of money. With having, I don't pay my coach, by client. I have him on like a salary. I want to pay him really well because he does an absolutely fantastic job. Appointment setter as well. I've got a good appointment setter, so I pay him well. So you do need to make that amount of money. It's that's the goal. Again, the goal is $100,000 per month. I think I can reach that with another coach on board as well.
Yep.
And then just with the ads really really dialed, I think that'll be where we need to be.
100%, man. The market that you're in as well, like if you were to tap into the US market, get
Mm.
over there as well, that'll just unlock a whole nother level of growth. We've got what, 28 million, 30 million in Australia as the population. They're like pushing 350, 360 million or something like that. So like there's a lot of other people over there, bro, that would also be your perfect kind of guy too. So man,
Mm.
she's gonna blow up.
That is the plan, God willing.
God willing, bro, bless. Yeah. Dude, one last question. If someone was considering working with me and they were sort of sitting on the fence a little bit unsure, what sort of advice would you give to them?
As long as you do the work, it will pay off. You are not going to sit there and baby someone into do everything for them. You have to do the work. You have
Mm,
to do it. But I fucking guarantee you, if you do it, it will pay off. It will pay off because even when I was in Josh's program, I was like with the ad thing, I was in and out. And when you actually messaged me and said, when are you going to stop being a pussy and do everything that I tell you to do? I was like, you know what? Why am I paying for this and not following everything to a T? And as soon as I did that, double revenue,
we've had some
which
tough convos, bro.
it's needed because at the end of the day, this you said to me once as well, this isn't a hobby anymore. This is your job. You need to start acting like it's your job. You need to start acting like you run a business because it's all well and good to get people transformations. Great, I know how to do that. You're not going to teach me how to do that.
Mm,
You're going to teach me how to grow my business without feeling completely overwhelmed So I would say my advice is make that chance, take a bet on yourself as well, and as long as you can do the work, it will pay off.
Amazing, man. Thanks for sharing that, bro. And look, dude, what I'll just quickly share with you is that I'm really proud of the work that you've done, man. In such a short period of time, you've done something, you've pulled off something that a lot of people most likely will never pull off. And you're only just getting started, man. I think you're only just scratching the surface on this thing, and you're going to build an absolute monstrous business in the right ways. And I think that you'll be number one coach in Australia very shortly, if not already are now. And then I think it'll just be upwards from there, bro. So well done, man. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, brother. Thank
Appreciate your
you.
time today, man.
Speak to you soon, my brother.
Thanks, bro.